Hello. So, I'm Bianca. I am 16. I turned 16 like 2 weeks ago, and I am from Argentina. Well, that's all. That's my whole introduction. But anyways, I'm gonna set this here. So, I know I usually like upload covers in here. Well, usually I have like 3 videos, and they're like 5 months apart each. But so I'm on summer break here in Argentina. We have like 3 months of school break in summer. I am bored out of my mind, and I have to upload videos on my TikTok. And I've been dying to make like a makeup transition. The thing is, I also realized like I was so lost here in YouTube. So I said like, okay, I could like, you know, combine it and make a video for TikTok, and at the same time film everything for my YouTube channel. I have 3 videos again, and they're like all covers. I also have to shower because like my hair's gotta be like at least decent. So I'm just gonna do the first part of what is going to be like the transition, and then I'm gonna shower, and then I'm gonna do my makeup, and well, end it. And maybe I do more videos for my TikTok, like, thirst traps. Okay, I'm gonna try one last time. I have to get rid of this, but I hope I get to this time because I'm wasting so much. Look at my hands. I think that was good. I think that might be it. I'm gonna see it again. Okay, so I liked it. So now I'm gonna go take a shower. I showered, which was really hard, by the way. Task completed, because we're here in Argentina, we're in the middle of summer, which means that I turn on the cold water and it comes out hot. How am I supposed to shower like that? I am gonna try my best, alright, because I don't have the best lighting. I have a warm light. I just got blinded for a second. I know I'm supposed to do makeup. I think it's like recommended. Every time I see someone doing their makeup, they have like cold lighting. The white light lighting, that thing. So this is not the best. I have like my mirror here. This is the mirror I have. It's literally the size of my open hand. This is the light. It's pointed directly to my face, but again, it's a warm light. And this is my inspo. I have it here in my computer. I'll try that. It's blue. It's from this girl's TikTok, so shout out to her. I actually never really no one actually taught me how to make up. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever saw a tutorial either. I grew up like the first sport I ever did was figure skating, and I was at competition tournaments a lot of the time. I went to a lot of them growing up, right? And sorry, just a minute. My oldest friends would always, or even my coach would always like do my makeup, And I think I just learned watching it. I always start with a foundation. I think it's called foundation. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I see that a lot of girls always start with the eyeshadows, like the eye part. I don't even know what my skin tone is. You know, something that bothers me a lot when I do my makeup, well, actually, once I finish, is that, like, if I do my eyeliner maybe, and it turns out great, and then I have to put on my glasses, and it just, you can't even see it, you know, like, it covers up all I've done, and it's even worse when I think it looks great. So sometimes I just have to sacrifice my side. Well, I hope you have noticed by now that this is definitely not a tutorial, because I don't even know what I'm doing myself right now. I'm just doing what I usually do, which I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. You know, I've been really into the idea of becoming an actress. It's like it's been on my mind a lot lately. You know, I have this thing. I've always, since I was a little kid, I've always knew that I didn't want to die without my name being known. That is my fear. My fear is dying and not being acknowledged by the people. So I always knew I wanted to be famous. So I've wanted to be, like, I don't know, an astronaut. I've wanted to be a singer. And well, for the past 3 to 4 years, acting has been like on my mind. And okay, one of the biggest reasons of that, it's not only because of all the teenage actors that there are, and to who I am completely jealous of, but also because I've been really into reading lately. Like, I've been reading a lot more, and every time I finish reading a book, like, I want to be in it. I want to be there, you know. I want to make a live action of a book and I want to work with that because I know I like it. You know, I've always been afraid of working and having to base my life in something that I don't like. So, you know, today I told my mom that I wanted to complete some application forms. Yeah, from different casting pages here in Argentina. And you know, I had to ask her because I'm a minor, and obviously some of these pages need like my parents' information. I really like my nose. It's nice. Going back to acting, you know what really made me realize that I was like, okay, wait, I'm actually really miserable. This is what I want to do. It was 2 years ago, before the first episode of the Percy Jackson series came out. You know, before the series came out, I didn't watch all the movies. I just watched the first one. I liked it. And I've heard about the books, but I hadn't read them. Well, when they announced the series, I was like, okay, maybe that's like a sign that I have to read them. So that's when I think that was the first book I read, actually. And when all the episodes were out already. I remember watching this thing that they upload in Disney. This, I don't remember how it's called right now, but I'm gonna show a photo of it. And I was like, oh my god, they all look, that looks such like a place where I belong. You know, that looks so familiar, even though I've never been to something like that. That looks like that's what I'm meant to be. And I remember spending an entire evening crying, saying, oh my god, I think I found what I want to be. What am I doing? What am I doing? I've been taking such a huge liking towards Hozier lately. You know, I've met a friend like 3 months ago in a Rotary camp, and she's like the biggest Hozier enthusiasts. And I was really into Hozier before meeting her, but I only knew like his most known songs, like famous songs. But I've been listening to him a lot, and now I know most of his songs, and I just gotta say he is amazing. He is probably one of my top 5 singers. He is probably in like my top 3. I love that Hozier is so political with his songs. You know, like politics have a lot to do with music, and I love how he makes songs about topics that maybe not a lot of singers or songwriters would go into. Like, he totally deserves at least to win. Why that came out like it did. He totally deserves at least 1 Grammy for all of his work, but I totally get why he isn't invited to that kind of event. Okay, it's not bad. Okay, maybe it's a little bit bad. This is the part I dread most. Okay, now the other eye. It doesn't look really good, but it'll work for now. I think I fucked up. Anyways, let's move on. I have like eyeliner blindness because I think it's so not dark. Wait, it's actually not bad. Okay, it's not that bad. This was a gift from my friends because of my birthday, and I am so glad for it because it's for the eyebrows. I love my eyebrows, but they're so hard to like. They're so wild, and I've been wanting one of these for a long time, and they got it for me. Okay, I fear I ate. I fear I starved.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
I just realized that I have to put on something decent to film the TikTok, because right now I'm like wearing my pajamas, and well, I'm not gonna appear on my TikTok on a transition with a full-on face makeup wearing my pajamas. So I'll have to change into God knows what. Oh, you know, I gotta put on something nice, and I was thinking about this sparkly shirt. It's like, it's glamorous. Okay. It looks good, I think. I think I should do the transition now. I have the LED lights, and I was thinking maybe I could put them on blue. Now they're on, but you can even see them. Like, they're on. I'm sorry, my desk is a mess. But see, they're on, and you can't even notice them.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I think that's all for today's video. Okay, the makeup is not the best. I think that for me, that I don't really know how to do makeup, it's nice. I'm really okay with this eyeliner. Like, I really love it. But I'm gonna be uploading the transition in my TikTok. I guess I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave my social media there. I feel so weird saying that, but I'm gonna leave it there. And I don't know what to say. Thanks for watching. This is the end. And I'm probably gonna put the transition here at the end so you can see it anyways. But yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys again 5 months ahead from now, because I don't usually do videos.
3, 2, 1, go!